Hey kids, today I will narrate you a story of the silent hero. So let us find out what the story teaches us. In a peaceful village nestled between lush hills, there lived a young man named Aryan. Aryan was not much of a talker. He preferred listening and observing the world around him. His silence often made him seem distant, but those who knew him recognized his gentle nature and quiet wisdom. One day, the village was threatened by a group of bandits who had heard of the village's prosperity. The villagers were terrified, unsure of how to defend themselves against these ruthless intruders. As panic spread, many villagers argued about the best course of action, raising their voices and pointing fingers at one another. The discord grew louder and the village seemed on the brink of chaos. Aryan, however, stayed silent. He watched and listened to the arguments, gathering information and observing the dynamics between the villagers. As the bandits drew nearer, he quietly set to work. He used his silence to move unnoticed, securing the village's weak spots, setting traps, and creating escape routes for those who couldn't defend themselves. When the bandits finally arrived, the villagers were still arguing. Aryan stepped forward and, in a calm and measured voice, suggested a plan. He explained how he had fortified the village where the bandits would likely enter and what each villager could do to help defend their home. His clear, quiet instructions cut through the noise of arguments, and the villagers quickly fell into line, trusting his judgment. The bandits were met with unexpected resistance. The traps Aryan had set caught many of them off guard, and the villagers, united by his calm leadership, were able to drive the bandits away. The village was safe, thanks to Aryan's quiet but decisive actions. After the threat had passed, the villagers gathered to thank Aryan. One of the elders asked him why he had remained so silent during the initial chaos. Aryan replied, "In the noise of fear and anger, it's easy to get lost in confusion. Silence gives you the clarity to think and understand. It's not always about speaking the loudest, but about listening and finding the right moment to act." The villagers learned a valuable lesson from Aryan's example. From that day on, the villagers practiced listening more and speaking less, finding harmony in the quiet moments between words. So kids, the moral of the story is that the power of silence lies in its ability to bring clarity and focus. Where the world is filled with noise, those who can remain silent and listen often find the best solutions. Silence allows you to observe, understand, and act with intention. It can be a source of strength in times of chaos, leading to calm and decisive action. Remember, it's not always about being the loudest voice in the room. Sometimes the quietest actions make the biggest impact.